Hello there. I haven't made a video in so long. I had a lot of phone issues and been working a ton, and I swore I didn't want to be one of those people that like started videos and then slacked off, but I totally did. I just watched my video when I first got my date, and I was talking about 7 things that I thought I knew. So watch that one. If you're watching this, go watch it first. Stop this, go watch that. And then come back and watch this. And I feel like I look so different. I do feel like I look older. I think losing weight definitely get rid of that baby fat. It does make you look older. But yeah, I actually wrote down these 7 things and I kind of wanted to hit on them real quick. Just do a quick video because I'm sorry I haven't been on. And I'll try to check in more. I think there's a few videos that I made that I just never got uploaded to. So, okay, so number 1, I said I was going to hate the liquid diet. I actually didn't. I hate protein shakes now. There's only like one, the Slim Fast high protein chocolate that I can stand, weirdly. I loved the banana Premier protein shakes during the liquid diet. But yeah, I'm like, oh, liquids, ugh. At one point I did like a little 3-day liquid diet reboot and it was tough. I need to do that again. We'll kind of get to where I'm at in a second, but, so I didn't really hate it. It wasn't bad. And it was really a good way to like kick things off. Number 2, I was just so scared I was going to have gas pains, and I just like knew I was going to have gas pains. And honestly, I really didn't. I did take Gas X with me at the hospital, and I did walk a lot at the hospital. But I was pretty good. Number 3 was that I thought I was going to be constipated. And yes, oh, I was super constipated. I still get constipated, honestly. I still have to take fiber every single day. I take fiber, chewables, or gummies every day. And if I forget, I will like start to notice I'll still be constipated because I still eat such high protein. So, yeah. At the beginning, I was taking like actual laxatives, like Miralax, whatever, and talk to your doctor, obviously. But yeah, for sure constipated. Number 4, I was worried about being sick. A lot of people said it was a hard process at the beginning and they were really sick. When I woke up from surgery, I immediately was vomiting up blood. I was really sick. And they were actually like, oh my gosh, you're really sick, like more than normal. And thank God the people at the hospital were so great. I had a nurse, a male nurse there that had the surgery before. I think he might have had bypass. And he was just like right there with me. They were giving me nausea shots and medicine and had rags on me, but I was just so sick. Now I got up to puke and they were like, wow, you're moving great. Sore wise, oh, I was fine. And I walked a lot. I mean, it was not bad at all that way, but I was so sick when I first woke up. I had pretty bad nausea for about 2 weeks straight. Now, I had a lot of nausea and heartburn and issues with my stomach before surgery, and I was hoping that surgery would help with those things. So for the first 2 weeks, I was pretty nauseous and I was a little worried. But after those 2 weeks, I really felt great, and I've felt pretty great since then, so that's good. You know, I had a lot of doubts that it wasn't going to work or I was going to be sick. Now, I do really think that the foods I was eating and the foods that I eat make a huge difference. So, I'll talk more in a second, but I've been slacking a little bit and eating things I shouldn't, and that's when I kind of start to feel like nausea, hot, sweaty, those types of things that I used to feel all the time, but I didn't feel them when I was like eating perfect. So there we go. Number 5, I thought that I would definitely lose weight, but I was worried that maybe it wouldn't work for me, or maybe that I would get to a point where it would stop. A lot of people say they get to a point where it just kind of stops, or they would get to a point where it's just, you know, really, really hard, or wouldn't be as easy. I lost 100 pounds in about 7 months. I wouldn't say easily. I mean, I put in the work, you know. was very strict with my diet. You know, I did work out. I was exhausted. Oh my gosh. But pretty steadily it was coming off. And then it absolutely stopped. It absolutely was like hitting a brick wall. It stopped. And it's been about 3 months. Well, so 7 months is when I lost the majority of my weight. And then months 8, 9, lost a little. Just, you know, like a few pounds. And then, so 10, 11, 12, I just had my 1 year. So 10, 11, 12. And let me tell you guys, I can't believe I'm saying, oh my God, it's my 1 year. Like, it has flown by. Flown by. It's insane. It's just like, blink. So, I mean, losing 100 pounds is amazing. I still, like, can't even believe it. I'm kind of getting a little bit back into that mentality of, like, well, I'm not losing weight now. Everything stopped. So if I'm not going to lose weight, why does it matter what I eat? And I used to be in that mentality, and that is not a good mentality to be in. It's not a good place to be in. So I just had, like, my 1 year follow-up with my surgeon, and I thought he was going to yell at me, but he was like, no, I'm super proud of you. You're still doing really well. He put me back on the Fenterman. I did take it for 3 months, and because I'm working so much, when I tell you I'm working a lot, I've been getting like 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night consistently. Like, I'm like working myself to death. I think that's another reason that I feel like I'm aging like times 10. But I haven't been on the Fenterman for like 3 months now, so he put me back on that. I have to go get it today, so we'll try that. Hopefully that'll help me like have a little bit more energy. I'm taking B12 shots, which I think you should do from the beginning if you have the surgery, because it's just better than trying to take all these pills, and it feels great. I've been taking like regular people vitamins because they're cheaper and easier and they taste better, and that's not good. I need to take bariatric vitamins. So as we speak, I'm ordering bariatric vitamins. I found swallowable one, like capsules, and then I'm gonna get some calcium chews because for some reason the capsules, like, you need to take calcium as well. Again, check all that with your doctor, but doing that. So kind of doing like a 1 year, I kind of let myself, you know, Christmas to now kind of like have slacked a little bit. Kind of celebrated losing 100 pounds, I think. But, you know, remember, celebrating should be treating your body better, not eating crap. So, number 6 was I'm going to suck at taking vitamins. Yeah. I mean, not quite as bad as I thought, but let me tell you, you will notice if you don't. You just feel like, especially if you're like me and you're like working a ton and wore out, like, especially the B12. Take the B12 shot. I didn't think I could even like give myself a shot. I was so worried about it because of like the needles. Just take the shot once a month. Trust me, it's so much worth it. Like, I can feel when it's the end of the month and I need my B12. Like, it's March 1st and I have to go to the pharmacy today too. I was gonna go yesterday and I didn't make it, but like, I'm like, oh my God, I need that shot. I can tell when it's the end of the month and I haven't had it. And if not, you have to take a million pills, and I just don't feel like they do the same thing anyway. So yeah, I guess I'm doing better than I thought, but sorry, my heat was on, it's so loud. Number 7, I'm gonna have loose skin. Well, I don't know, I guess in my head I was thinking that like I would lose a bunch of weight and then have loose skin, but that's really not the case. Like, you have loose skin from, you know, a lot of people, when you have the surgery, you lose like 30-40 pounds in the first month. It's like the loose skin is already there, and then it just gets worse and worse from there. I was hoping that I wouldn't need stomach surgery, but arms, boobs, stomach for me, I think are gonna need done. Hopefully when they do the stomach, they can kind of pull up my butt too. It's just like everything is just like everything is just that's like the best way I can describe it. Everything is just like fallen. And it is not cute at all. It's not cute. It's not sexy. It's bad. So, I mean, that's the big negative. I mean, absolutely 100%, this surgery was the best decision I've ever made in my life. It was the best thing that I've ever done for myself in my life. 100%. So, does it suck to have loose skin? Yeah, but it sucked to be fat. And I'm still not skinny, you know. My boobs are back down to about a triple D, so that's exciting. Because they were out of control large. But they're like, I try to check in more often. I think I just suck because I'm so busy. But I watched that video and I was like, I have to do a video and upload it because that's so crazy. But yeah, watch that, watch this, and hopefully you guys notice some changes in me. I feel like there's changes in just like, I was watching that video and I was like, oh, I seem so sad. Like, I don't seem, I feel like I had on a lot of weight over my personality. Does that make sense? I feel like there's like a humor and a happiness that even though like my life kind of sucks right now and I'm working like to death right now and I'm like not that happy in my life, I feel like so much weight has been lifted off me. I know that sounds corny, but it just, I feel like my personality was so weighted down, was so like covered up with all that fat. I don't know. I was watching it. I was like, I'm funnier than that. I'm like way funnier than that. It's funny. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that funny. But yeah, it's weird to see that. It's like bittersweet because it's like in a way it's like, yay, I feel better now and I look better now, I think. And then in another way it's kind of like, you know, I was sad. Even like more mentally than physically, I think. Like I was not happy with myself. But anyway, refocus. I'm going to get out of these bad habits that I've kind of been letting slide back into my life. Stats, my starting weight was 275. My weight right now is actually like 180. My lowest was 174. So I've been like plateaued, kind of gained a couple pounds back there. So definitely time for a refocus. And I want to hit 150 before my birthday in August.